We just started guarding. We were getting stops. We were able to get out in transition. Our offense was struggling a little bit to start, so then once we started getting stops and we were able to run, the offense was easier. Stuff just started to flow.
Yeah, definitely. Everything starts on the defensive end. When we kind of were able to climb back in it towards the end of the first half, and I think we really emphasized that. And then obviously the last 10 minutes was we were getting stops, getting out and running, and we were able to get into our actions early on in the possession and get paint touches. I think was a big deal because if we didn't get in the paint, our offense was not as efficient as it should be.
Trevor, it just kind of seemed like you were everywhere tonight, kind of on both ends of the floor. I mean, how eager were you to kind of make a statement, trying to show the CU fans kind of what you were about, and kind of what did it feel kind of to be out there tonight from the fans?
I mean, I wasn't trying to make a statement. I was just trying to play the way I play, which is playing hard, and really just trying to do what coach needs me to do on both ends. Whether that's play defense on bigger guys, smaller guys, I'll try to do anything that coach asks me. I'll try to take care of the ball a little bit better. I think I like trying to be as versatile as possible. I say it all the time, and I try to be in the right position at all times, and that works out for me. Sometimes I get a nice pass from a guard or something, and yeah.
Go ahead. For both of you guys, I mean, you only had 5 turnovers in the second half after 13 in the first. And was it just kind of getting in sync with each other? Obviously, you guys are all still kind of new playing with each other in a game situation. So was that kind of it? And then just kind of, what do you feel like did change in the second half? That were you guys taking the ball care of
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously it takes a little bit of time. There's a lot of new guys on the team, first time really being out there and showing us. So yeah, we had some things to figure out, but I think we just settled down. We were just playing a little bit too fast. No one was trying to be selfish or anything, but we were just sped up, maybe taking an extra dribble when we shouldn't have, trying to force passes that weren't there. And once we just settled down, let the game come to us, then it was easy.
Yeah, definitely. I felt like we weren't really settled in, and we were all just. I mean, the first time I touched the ball, I kind of slapped it up in the air. So I think it was just we were making uncharacteristic plays that wasn't really like us in the first half, and for the first part of that, it felt a little weird. We were a little out of funk, but we were able to calm ourselves down, take a breath, and really dig deep and take care of the ball like we needed to in the second half.
For both of you, you guys kind of alluded to it just now, but do you attribute some of that to nerves, and was there a moment where you guys felt like you collectively kind of settled down and like exhaled a little bit?
Everyone's gonna have nerves on the first game. I mean, it's exciting. We've been looking forward to this since we've been practicing in June. So I'm not even sure if it was like nerves. It was more of like excitement, like, oh my God, like I get to play a game that counts now. So I'd consider it more of that. I mean, and then eventually the high of, oh my God, I'm playing a basketball game now, kind of settled down, and we were able to just play our game, that's what I think kind of happened.
Yeah, I think a big thing was, it was really just came down to defense. There was, I think, right after with about 8 minutes left after the media, I was like, guys, they had like 24. I was like, make sure they're under 28 before the second media. And they only had 27, and then they only scored 4 points in the last 4 minutes. And we just started guarding. That's really all that happened. That's when the flip switched.
For Trevor, first game as a Buff, as a Colorado native, was this all you thought it would be? Did it live up to the hype?
Definitely. I mean, there was definitely moments when I was warming up, trying to just like enjoy the moment. I think oftentimes we get caught up in a bit of the 5 set of the game, and for me, I took a couple of minutes, glances out into the crowd just to realize like this is kind of like a childhood dream for me. I mean, I get to represent my state, I get to have Colorado on my chest, I get to wear the black and gold and play with a bunch of my brothers and my good friends. So. Yeah, I'm a very much person who enjoys and tries to soak it all in, and that's really what I was trying to do. But obviously, once the ball was tipped, I was I was not soaking in as much.
You guys had 15 offensive rebounds tonight. I mean, how important was that too, and just kind of gaining some momentum back and just maybe kind of sucking their energy out of it, especially there in the second half?
That's huge. That's one of our identities. Boyle, Coach Boyle is always about defense and rebounding. So, the offensive rebounds is something that he preaches every day in practice. So, it's going to show out there on the court.
Definitely. A strength of ours is that we're really large in a lot of positions, and we would be doing ourselves a disservice if we didn't actually crash the offensive glass, because we realize that getting extra possessions is the most important part of this game. And if we can maximize the amount of shot attempts we get, and that means putting a little extra effort in and crashing the offensive glass.
Especially when we're not shooting well, which we
Yeah.
weren't in the first half.
Oh boy. I don't even want to know. Yeah.
During the first half of the game, their guys in the bench, especially McLean, seemed like they were talking a lot of noise. How much of that motivated you for the second half?
I mean, it's basketball. People are gonna chirp, and like MJ said, it's easy to talk when you're up. And he was deservingly so. He was kind of kicking our ass in the first half. But we knew that we had the confidence in our team that I just kept on telling him, like, you're gonna lose this game, like, we're gonna win. I told him that a couple times, but it was really just not buying into all that and just trying to stay even keel.
Javon, I know last year, obviously, you came back from a knee injury, but never maybe quite made it all the way back. How gratifying was it tonight? Does it get the start and play a big role in the second half comeback?
I mean, it's huge. It's everything. I've been waiting for an opportunity like this. I mean, my 3 years going on 4 here. Just opportunity to have a summer to train, to really come up with the team the entire way. Was practiced every practice, and then to be out here and actually contribute and affect the win in the first game. I mean, that's why I'm here. That's what I'm here to do. So it was huge. It gave me a lot of confidence going forward. And I mean, yeah, just keep it going.
Sebi had 4 threes off the bench for you guys. I mean, what is it like to see a freshman kind of make an instant impact? Like, it just seems like he is a guy that is kind of not fazed by the moment.
No, I mean, he's not fazed at all. He's never scared to be aggressive. And I mean, that's one of the reasons he was out there, one of the reasons he was able to make an impact. I mean, he's a super, super talented player. And I mean, the fact that he can step up when no one's making shots and our offense is struggling and get there and actually make some shots and get us going that's huge. I kind of turned the corner for us offensively, I think, at times.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fearless kid, and ultra talented. And I mean, that 3 he had to tie the game was, I mean, it was an electric moment for sure. And he has no room for fear in his mindset whatsoever. Talking to him, you can understand that for sure. He's a great player, and is going to be great here for a long time.
Okay, good. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.